Old Sultan. Once upon a time, in a little village at the foot of the mountains, there lived an old but faithful dog named Sultan. His fur was no longer bright, his eyes were clouded with age, and many of his teeth were gone, making it hard for him to guard the sheep from foxes and wolves. One evening, the shepherd and his wife looked sadly at their old dog. "He is too old now," sighed the shepherd. "He cannot serve us any more. Tomorrow I will take him into the forest and leave him there. We cannot afford to feed him." Sultan lay by the fire and heard their words. His loyal heart ached with sorrow. He loved his masters dearly and could not imagine life without them. Heartbroken, he crept away into the dark forest to seek comfort from his old friend, the wolf Vilda. "Oh, Vilda," Sultan said mournfully, "my masters want to abandon me. They say I am too old and no longer useful." The wolf looked at him with sympathy. "Do not worry, friend," he said slyly. "I have a plan. Tomorrow, when your master is in the meadow with his child, I will pretend to steal the boy. You shall chase me, rescue the child, and return him to his parents. They will be so grateful they will keep you until the end of your days." Sultan's eyes lit with hope, and he agreed. The next day, the wolf carried out his trick. He rushed in, seized the child, and ran. Sultan, stiff with age but fierce with love, sprang after him. Growling and snapping, he forced the wolf to drop the boy. Gently, Sultan carried the child back to his mother. The shepherd and his wife were overwhelmed with joy. "Our brave and loyal Sultan," they cried, "you saved our child. We will never forsake you. You shall stay with us for the rest of your life." Sultan's heart swelled with happiness, but gratitude fades with time. Days later, the wolf returned. "Friend," whispered Vilda, "do me a small favor. Turn your eyes away while I take one of your master's fat sheep. We can both feast." Sultan's eyes flashed with anger. "Never. I may be old, but I am loyal. I will not betray those who trust me. Shame on you for asking." The wolf, offended, slunk away, but soon he returned with a wild boar at his side. "Now, old dog, your watch is over," Vilda snarled, and together they attacked. Sultan stood firm, though his strength was failing. At that moment he saw an ally nearby, old Marushka, a three-legged cat, perched on a pile of wood. Sultan called to her with his eyes, and the cat, understanding, approached slowly, with her back arched and tail raised like a whip. To the wolf, it looked as if she carried a great weapon. To the boar, it seemed she bore a heavy stone on her back. Terrified, they fled. The wolf scrambled up a tree, and the boar crashed into the thicket. When the cat crept closer, showing her sharp claws, the boar bolted out of hiding and disappeared into the forest. Ashamed and humiliated, the wolf climbed down from the tree and begged Sultan's forgiveness. From that day on, he never tried to harm him again, and so old Sultan lived out his days in peace and honor beside his masters, cherished not only for his loyalty, but also for the wisdom he had shown in his final trials.